Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation. Here to talk to you guys over a free-for-all on Underground. And before you guys yell at me for using the PP90 again, that's really easy to use, let me just tell you here, this game was back when I was level 30, which was the first week of Modern Warfare 3's release. Back when the FMG9s were a sniper rifle and light compensation was Satan. So hopefully you guys can kind of bear with me here. It's a 30 and 5 free-for-all. This free-for-all used to be kind of my game mode that I'd go to when lag was just so terrible and I just couldn't deal with bullshit, and also back when I thought the PP90 was just a really good weapon. So it was either this or something with an ACR, because I've been recently trying to burn through levels on my Knickknack Nation account. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy this gameplay. Sorry for that kind of blowback in the mic. This commentary isn't really going to be about the gameplay. Again, this is why I showed the PP90 gameplay. It's going to be me talking about one of those more in-depth commentaries. The commentaries with a meaning to them, some sort of backstory. And the whole genesis of this one, like how there was a beginning to my commentary about how you need to be grateful for what you have, and also the commentary where I was talking about how you shouldn't procrastinate. There's a genesis to it all. And for this one, I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and he just got a new girlfriend, and he was talking about how she was the one, that he thinks that they could really go far, that he's going to marry her and have a great life, and that he truly believes that this is the one girl for him. And I started an argument with him, and then I ended up finishing, because I just didn't really want to ruin his day. I didn't want to start arguing and saying, really, out of the several billion people, billion, like 9 zeros billion people on this earth, do you really think out of all those people that there's only one person that you'd be able to live your life with? Because for me, that personally just doesn't make sense. It doesn't just really worked for me. When I think about that, I immediately think of that being just weird. How could you live your life thinking that there's only one person? And again, to kind of branch off from this, the whole idea of the one kind of spawns back to fate, the religious expectation of fate. And I know I'm Catholic, so I should be believing this, but the whole idea of fate is that no matter that there's an omniscient God out there that has decided your path and built you specifically to be successful in your path, and that no matter how hard I work in life, no matter how hard that I try and become something, that I was always meant to be that. And that I don't really understand that. It doesn't make sense, because for me personally, I believe that if you want something bad enough, you have to work for it. If you want to be successful in life, you have to work at being successful. And eventually, if you are lucky enough, if you work hard enough, you will be successful in whatever endeavor that you guys want to be. Not that that there's some fate decided for you and that you can't run away from it. I personally just don't see that. And that, again, links back to the one. That's the whole genesis of the one, is fate. So that might make me biased in my decision that there is no one, but that's just my opinion. And I'm going to kind of talk about it here, and hopefully you guys can reply in the comments and see what you guys kind of say. I know it's difficult in 500 comments, but try your best, guys. If you want to really talk to me about this, PM me, or I'm working on getting a Skype for subscribers. I have a personal Skype, which I don't give out to hundreds of people, but I'm working on getting that, and it might be in the description if I make it on time. And then we can actually talk to each other. But anyway, so this whole idea of the one. For me personally, I've had several relationships in the past, which if you're one of the 7% out there that is female, subscribe to me. 7% of you guys are females, so know this, that every guy, okay, or at least 90% of guys, ask themselves 3 questions when they start a relationship. First one, how long do I think this will last? Hopefully, you want that question to be unanswered if you are a female. You don't want the guy to think, you know, maybe a year, okay? Because it's not going to look good if it's like, if he knows that this relationship's going to end soon. Second question, do I think I could marry this girl? Do you think that my parents would be happy with this girl? That I would lead a happy life with this girl? And then finally, the third question, would she be a good mother? Regardless, I don't think I want kids, but I always ask myself the question, would this girl be a good mother? And on multiple occasions, at least one of these questions was yes, or I don't know when this relationship's going to end. And in all of those cases, it has ended. So For me personally, I believe that it's not who. It's not this question of is she the one. It's the question of is this the right time. Because based on if I met any one of these several girls in 10 years after I'm done school, I have a career, I don't think these relationships would have ended. Any one of these girls could have been my one, the one that I marry. But it just happened that based on when we met, it didn't work out. That I had school, she had school, we went to different schools, and we couldn't see each other enough. Or that I met her, but then I met some other girl that I liked a little bit more. And that happened. Or vice versa. Or something happened based on when we met that caused us not to be together. And it's not, so that leads me into and you guys could say that, oh, well, that's fate. Fate caused you to not work together properly. Okay, how about fate this? I'll call her back in 10 years and see how things work out. Like, it's just, for me, that just doesn't make sense. But, yeah, so, is there a one? No. Is there a specific time when you have the optimal possibility of staying with a girl? Yes. So for me, it's not who you go out with. It's not about this specific person that you two just happen to cross paths and love each other and stay together forever. It's when. Was it the perfect storm of variables that came together to intersect at this one point? It's when, for me. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. It's coming to an end right here. Hopefully you guys can comment below and tell me what you guys think about this whole fate thing. Is there a one for you? Are you guys in a relationship right now? Do you have one person in your life that you think you'll spend the rest of your life with? Do you think that was based on the fact that God or some omniscient being or fate happened and that's the reason why you came together? Or do you just think that it happened because of what you did? That's what caused it to happen. Anyway, this is 30 and 5, and right now I just realized how stupid Modern Warfare 3 leaderboards are. Why the fuck are there assists in free-for-all? Like, really? Really? Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace.